Is Daf Yom Yerushalmi Maseches Ma'aser Sheni. The article Oz V'Hadar edition. We're on Daf Daled Amud Aleph. We're at the fifth line down. Yaakov Shem Rabbi Yochanan, which in the Vilna is on Beis and Beis. Counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines from the bottom. Yaakov. Okay, and in the Yerushalmi. Rabbi Yaakov Shem Rabbi Yochanan said, "Nemar lo yigoel," says lo yigoel by Ma'aser Sheni. V'nemar Chamei Kohanim. That's payment, sorry, not Ma'aser Sheni. It says by Ma'aser Beima and Vayikach of Zaylam Dal lo yigoel, and in Becher Kohanim 6 psukim earlier lo yimachav lo yigoel. So just like lo yigoel, which is stated by Chamei Kohanim, it's not sold nor redeemed. So to like Ma'aser Beima, it's not sold and not redeemed. It can be sold nor redeemed. So again, Nemar Kan, but Ma'aser Beima Elo Nimkav Lo Nigal. Rabbi Yaakov Rumya, the Boikum Rabbi Yossi. So Rabbi Yaakov from Rumya asked from Rabbi Yossi, Klum Ksi B'Bchor Lo Si Podeh. B'Baal he's explaining the difference between a Bechor and a Bechor Baal Mum. It can be sold whether it's alive or dead. Ma'aser Beima is also to sell whether it's a Tam or Baal Mum, Ben Chai, whether it's alive or dead. Because by Bechor Baal Mum, it doesn't say Lo Tipodeh. Only says by Bechor Tam Lo Tipodeh. Obviously, they're supposed to be birds kabbalas. But B'chor Ba'amum, which is not suitable to be sacrificed, you're allowed to sell. So, again, Kumzi B'chor Lo Si B'deh, but Ba'amum, Ma'aser Beheima Lo Chilkot Torah Ben Chai Ben Shochad Ben Tam Ben Ba'amum. It's only by Ma'aser Beheima that you find the Torah does not distinction whether it's alive or dead Ben Tam Ba'amum. By B'chor, it doesn't say Lo Si B'deh by Baal Mum. So it's only by Ma'aser. It says lo yigoel by Baal Mum, and therefore Ben Baal Tam, Ben Baal Mum, Ben Chai Ben Shochad, it is not can't be sold or redeemed. Ein mekadosh l'sisha. You can't be mekadosh a woman with Ma'aser Beheima. But that's its flesh. Mekadosh Megillah, you can use its sinews, its nervous system. Atzamav, its bones. Karnav, its horns. Shlafav, and its hooves. So all these things you can use to be Mekadosh and Isha. I mean, listen, interestingly in Joshua, Ibnei Shekasu Bo Bracha. It says, Beis. Aser Taser, and we dash in that in the Bible, Roshon Ches and B'chos Gimel. B'shtei Ma'aser the Kosim Medaber, but both by Ma'aser Beheima and Ma'aser Dogan. It says there 3 psukim hence and preparing Yudah Chafei Ki Recha Hashem Lokecha B'Gomer. So since we learned in Gemara Bamas to have Sam Beis Kol Shori below Isha Shori below Bracha. Anybody who's residing without a wife is residing without a blessing. So, even though using the Ma'aser Beheima is like to marry a woman is like making a kinyan, since it's to bring bracha and Ma'aser Beheima is house bracha, fascinating drasha, amazing drasha, right? So since it's very bracha, so therefore it's permitted. So if that's the case, so why stop at the karnayim beginning to use the flesh itself? Rabbi Yossi says, "Klum lo l'maiser lo michamei kohanim." Then we learn Ma'aser from where we learn Ma'aser Beheima. It's the parameters of kedusha that you're not allowed to sell it from michamei kohanim. Ma'aser kohanim, just like the thing which is cher, it goes to kohen. Em mekadosh ben isha, can't use it to marry a woman. Av kol kodshim em mekadosh ben isha, can't use any kodesh to marry a woman. It's pretty conventional. So that's the case. I told he got you low bikina, low batzama, low bakanrafa, low batzlafov. So therefore, so what makes you think you're saying the peripheral parts of the animal? They're also part of the carbon. And with tuchahita might be lesson. So the lesson said you need that. It says midnei and bracha because it says bracha. So it's like shnei machishim zeh without a kos v'ashish shechrei b'neiim. J.S. Vangel says all many different approaches to that kind of situation throughout Shas, right? So here's one of them, right? If one person says it's bracha, another person says lo yigoel, lo yipodeh, whatever. How do you reconcile them? So you say one story about the ikar meat, the ikar carbon, and the other story about the peripheral parts of the carbon. The ikar carbon you can't use in Kai Shisha. The peripheral parts of the carbon you can't use in Kai Shisha. As long as, but so you might say hema because it says their bracha. It's an amazing concept. Rabbi Yehuda Boy Yehuda asked, Amar Isha, you said to the woman, Mishchili, here it says in the last year, changed the gears to Mishchila Lech, take for you, Maisa Bema, this Maisa Bema, says, Kachi Bol Acha Shchita. He's going to condense me, not now, after Shchita. The Acha Sheesh, after Shchita, you can give it his chelik in the Maisa Bema. So, the Lev Yerushalmi says, still talking about specifically the Karayim, Lafaim, etc. While you're alive, you have no access to them. You can't give it them. So can I say to her, I'm being Makadish, you, the beginning of Lafaim, etc., I'm going to give you Lachar Shchita. So, Me'achashit is, since we say it's Biyot, Me'achashit, Biyoto Lishrot, Mekudesh and Mikvash, and Mekudesh ready for now. Well, Lachashit is not you have to Shchita when you got to give it to her. And I don't think this is not resolved. Left difficult. New question. Actually, it's not a question. It's a statement here. You stole your friend's Maisa Behema. If it's alive, give it back to him as is. He has the schus to bring it as a carbon, so then you give it back to him. But if you ate it, then there's nothing to do back to him because it's not Mom Bailim, it's Mom Gavah, so therefore there's nothing to restore. Rabbi Lezer Shemar said, In Omerlo, Sheitain Milsa, change this to Amra. Amra, Pachas Yishav Pruta. I'm not sure this. He says that since Ma'aser Hema is not Mom Bailim, even if it's still around, you don't give it back. In Amra Lo Sheitain, Milsa. In Amra Ein Amra Lo Sheitain. No, it's not in. Ain Omer Lashita, not in. Ain Omer Lashita. We don't tell them to give it back. Even if it's alive. Still Maisa Behema, which no one has no affinity, no ownership affinity to it. We can't make you give it back. Ain Omer Lashita. Milsa Amara, this teaches us Pachas Shabruta Ain Omer Lashita. It's some idea. Fascinating kind of concept though. That it's like a Gneva Pachas Shabruta. By Gneva Pachas Shabruta, there's no hashava to be made. There's nothing tangible stolen. Here too, nothing tangible stolen because it's Mama Gava. So every time you have to give it back. Fascinating linkage. Okay, hyperlink. Yerushalmi hyperlink. That's if it when it was Yinachai Bashava is when at the time the gas you stole it was worth less Shava Puta. Not that much, maybe it's time. But it was the time, worth a shot, the time exam, then afterwards it came cheapened, you have to give it back if it's still around. Even though now it has no din moment, since at the time you stole it, had a din moment. In fact, it doesn't have din moment now, it doesn't mean you have to give that, don't have to give it back. So as it says here, it was not Shabbat when you stole it. Shabbat when you stole it, you say you have to give it back. Again, not the carbon. It's time, but Gezel Shab Pachshim Shab Bruta. Later, a passage Rabbi Shimon Levi said, Chai v'lo shachut. He says that Nasiv said a bechor you can sell it tamim chai, and mekachi bosa isha. It's only when it is alive. But after shchita, it's mishuchan kavaka zachu. So then you can't sell it, and you can't use it to mekachi isha because it's not considered his moment. It's not giving you anything. Chai v'lo shachet. Tamatina we learned hamakarish mechav kachi kachim kalim enim kudeshes. Some uses his chelik and kachi kachim is a coin. A kachim kalim is even a regular person's kachim kalim enim kudeshes. It's not about kedushin. This is obviously Mishnah kedushin perik beis Mishnah ches. So Amar should say here the I'm not sure who puts it in. The Rat or Sila, Pnei Moshe, and Yerushalmi Kedushin Beis Mishnah Zayin says that he was supposed to put the words Amar Rabbi Elazar Divrei Akol. Elazar is going to everybody. Rabbi Yochanan Mar Machlokas. Rabbi Yochanan says it's a Machlokas. So the what's the Nikuda here? Elazar holds that which it says Mechad Shchalko Inim Kudesh is going to everybody. And the Yochanan holds that just like Rabbi Meir and Rabbi to argue by Ma'aseh Sheni with Simon Gavah Mamad Edio. They also argue by Mekadosh Bechelko. According to Meir, it's Amkudash because Mama Gavah. According to Rabbi Yehuda, even your chelik in a carbon is considered to be Mama Hadshot. It's amazing Kiddush, but that's what he learns it. Amar Rabbi Yehuda Bar Pazi, Rabbi Yehuda Bar Pazi, Rabbi Yehuda Chol Hekdesh Mi Bechor. Every Hekdesh Mi Bechor. Ma Bechor after it's shechted. No, well, it's Tom. So Mishnah said Mechor Morchan said Tam Chai. Mum Chai B'Shachot. Mekachi Isha, no matter what. Yeah, so you have the ownership of anything in Mekachi. Kavachal Mekachi Isha. Af Kol Kachim Mekachi Isha. So the all Kachim Mekachi Isha. And may all Kol Kachim might say Hema. What might say Hema. Aim a kachim. The Mishnah says you can't use conclusion. I've called kachim aim a kachim. So to all kachim you can't use him isha. Okay, so the Gemara is going to go on and discuss this. But that actually brings, I think, the mamish the bottom. No, it brings the top of the fourth line down in the Hey Ralph. So we'll stop here for today, and we'll see. We're going to ask a question. Review and Meir seem to contradict themselves.